Hello. I'm doing a little, I suppose it's a bonus video, because there's a couple of things I just want to address. Number one, we need to remesh the hand. So mainly this is going to be, excuse the plane, this is going to be remeshing the hand, because if you remember, we left the geometry in a horrible way. And also, I mentioned something in one of the videos which was a lie. I said, like an idiot, when I was making this and joining, I was going, yeah, I've got to have my quads. I then made a try. 1, 2, 3. Even though I was saying, yeah, I've got to have my quads. That's very easily fixed by Control R. Bang. Now we got a quad. Yeah, so I'm going to pick this hand and I'm going to solo it and I'm going to put my keyboard on, of course. And I'm going to jump out of that, and we want to turn off the mirrors, the subs, the mirrors, like this. So this technique is your bog standard remesh technique, and I would usually not do it for something like this. I would usually be using it for sculpted, nice, smooth, round edges, but we need to do it for this. You have to excuse me sweating. It's record-breaking heat in the UK today. It's so far 33 or 34, and we've never had red warnings for extreme heat in this country. And I should be at work, but I said I'm not going in. Nah, not in this heat. Anyway, so if you shift right click, plop your thingy there, and then add a plane and scale it right down to, I guess, we'll make it that big. And if you select the snap to faces, when I select one of the points, you'll see it will snap to the face. And you can do this with shrink wrap as well, but for this will serve our purpose. But I've done this wrong. We're going to take this and, you know what, delete that. Just put front view. Put a plane here, because we need really to get this circle hole. And if we do this, oh yeah, in your viewport, your display, whatever this is, hover over Nick, object properties. Under viewport display, let me bring this up. Viewport display, you want to tick this in front. So now it's always going to be up front. So if we make this shape, but kind of circular, circular, square. We don't want to, when remeshing, I don't want too many, or as few polygons and vertices as I can get. Okay, and now I'm just going to select those and extrude those. And as you see, with the thingy on, snap to faces, we know this is all going in the right way. You'd be doing this if you were remeshing a head, around the eye socket. You'd have to do something like this, because when I'm remeshing a sculpt, I tend to do the eye sockets first. Because if you start with just very simple quad loops, and then eventually you get to this bit, and then you realise it's all gone a bit Pete Tong. Okay, and that's a rather big one, but let's just join them, and then at least try and make it less large. There we go. And I'm going to head into side mode, select all these faces, all these vertices, Shift D, and then let's drag them back on the Y. And if we go get that off, Control 1 will take us to the back, which is what we've just moved. And then we will Okay. Right, this one actually is going to have to come down a bit because, yeah. By the way, this can get annoying when you can't see the geometry. So in here is backface culling, which is suddenly done, goes down into the shadow. Why has backface culling done that? Doesn't normally do that. Well, if the geometry gets in the way, you can just use that, but for some reason this time that's deciding not to work. So I'm just snapping all these vertices to the mesh on this side, and the good thing is we know that they match in the amount of polygons, which or faces, so joining this up in the middle shan't be a problem. How are we looking? Nearly there, son. Apart from this bit, which is a bit of an issue actually. Let's see what happens when we get there. It's a really bad issue. I mean, that's a terrible shape. Doesn't matter. And let's just bridge the middle. So let's select that, and then the top one. And then if we do that, we should be able to grid fill that. Yep, and that. Okay. And when we put a subdiv, that will hopefully look a lot better. Okay. So now, see, the backface culling should help this. It does. Okay. I'm not a big fan of what's going on there. But I'm going to turn it off. That's confusing me all of a sudden. So I am going to put you up to here. No, I'm not. I'm going to extrude from here. So now I need to connect these two, and then it should be easier to fill in the pieces like a jigsaw puzzle. I am so hot right now. Alright, that's got to come down a bit. So if I go down to here, yeah, that works. And then we can just join them with an F. Okay, so now we've got those bits joined. And just sweat is dripping. My word. Let's join the bottom as well then, we might as well. Let's extrude those. Just put them in the right place. Like there. Sort that. And then, excuse me. We can just do that. I think it was 3, wasn't it? 1, 2, and then and join these. Okay, that is good. That is good. I gotta drink some more, man. Oh God, it's so hot. As an Englishman, I'm not used to this sort of heat. Like 29 is the most I've known, and we're about 34 right now. Okay, so we've connected those. That's good. Got that little shape. So let's, because this is quite a complex area as well, I am going to select that and see what happens if I press F. I should get one over here. Hey? No, that doesn't work at all. So I'm just going to select this edge and I'm going to extrude it and put it here. That's like that. And then I might as well extrude that up and extrude it back. Okay, oh my God, I'm so hot. So we can just fill that. And this is the hideous part. What if I press F? I should get... Oh, it's going to come here, so no, that's not going to work. So let's do the same again. Let me just move this vertex, straighten it up. And we are going to go to about here, and I'm going to turn off magnets and press EZ, and then put magnet or snap back on. Okay, so now we can fill this shape here. I'm definitely recording, aren't I? Thank the Lord. Okay, so now, oh, yes. So if I do an F here, I should get a face there, and get another one there, and another one there, and another one there. Okay, this actually shouldn't take too long. So yeah, I'm just going around pressing F to get these extra faces that we need. Realistically, these should be going right up to the edge. I'm not totally clear why I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm not quite sure why it dips in the middle there. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, whatever, dude. And then we can select all these, and let's plop them there. Control R, crack one of them in. Drag this boy down to there. Control R, crack one of them in. Let's do the same again. Crack one of them. Get these. Bosh it. Last. Bosh them down to there. I don't think we might have to just check that all these. Yeah, they look good. They look good. Yeah, totally. Okay. It's strange. The subdiv will probably fix that. Okay, so let's select that, and that will need to put. Yeah. Okay. It's not the most exciting thing to watch. And as of yet, I have no idea, because I'm adding lots of loops here. I didn't particularly want to add, but I don't got much choice, because we need that circular cut. This could cause all manner of havoc, having so many loops, where realistically they're not massively necessary. Last, as I say, this is your bog standard remesh process. Oh my word, so hot. I'll just fill that and just pull that over it a bit. Stop messing about. Okay, so yeah, let's just tidy that up a bit. Yeah, I could probably get away with that. All I'm not looking forward to is joining these, because all these loops are going to have to be very tight down there. Oh well, I might speed this up. Okay, so now that I've got most of that done, I've now got to attach this side. So I'm just going to join these two at the center. So that solves that problem. And if I press F here, let's just have a look. I'm just going to extrude these and see how I can make this work. So if he was to join that, but then I'd need another loop in the middle. I don't want to do that yet. Can I get away with removing this loop? Q, dissolve edges. That makes this not an end. That makes it an end-on, doesn't it? Oh, it's fine. It's one triangle. I love my quads, but I can deal with one triangle. So yes, I've joined those. I'm now going to select both of those, join those at center. And if I F that, and I guess I'm just going to join these two at center. And we can put more loop cuts in when necessary. Okay. Yeah, boy, that's looking better. So let's F, put an F with that. Oh, look, that fits nicely. Damn it. So I'm just shuffling the geometry about a bit to make it look a bit cleaner. We're still likely to come across problems when we want to join it all together. In fact, let's carry on that process. Let's just bring this loop up as well and see what that leaves us with. Okay, they can... Oh, that's good because they can just... Are they joined? Yes. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. And do it again. Like that. Beautiful. Ooh, I got an itch because of the sweat. Let's see if I put in some in there. No, scrap that. That's come from over here. I would like to join those two at center, which leaves me with that, which would leave me over here with that. It's just a huge puzzle. Oh, at least that's what it becomes. And it can get frustrating when you lose it and you end up with a loop that just loops round and round and round, and it never meets itself. Those are the worst loops. You know something's gone really wrong if your loops never seem to end. Right, let's join them at center, which means we can fill them. Nope, fill that and fill that like this. So I'm guessing the only hole we've got now is that massive one at the bottom, which I'll speed through. But now we've got to fix this. So if I put, oh, I forgot about that. That's going to give me a little one there. And then I can 1, 2. Might not be the tidiest, but, excuse me, but it's certainly a lot better than it was. Oh, look at that. There's a final quad. That is now Not a fan of that. I don't know why it's going backwards like that. So let's just fix that. Alright. So now we can remove, well, we can back out of jobby mode. Hide the purple hand. And let's have a look. Actually, let me solo that. What's that going to look like when we subdivide it? What is this? Let me just, I'm going to select A, all of them, and mesh normals, recalculate outside. There we go. Because they're all in the wrong place. Okay, so I'm going to speed up this bit. I'm just going to join this hole. This should not be a problem. But yeah, I'll speed up. Oh, wait, no. I won't speed it up yet. Alt-H, or on solo, and now Alt-H. We do need... Hang on, where's... Oh, it is still there. So we want both of those. Because we need to shrink wrap. I mean, we need to have the faces magnets. Yeah, because if this blue original one wasn't there, then these would be going all over the place. And we don't want that. Is that an extrovert? It is. Why have you turned up? Be gone. Be gone. Pasta. Coke. I'm dripping with sweat. It's in my eyes. Ugh. Okay. Nearly done. Nearly done. Okay. Always comes across a very strange problem. Which is, I have an Engon here, and they haven't completely matched. If I put that in there, I've still got an Engon. How am I going to fix this? I'm going to remove that face. What happens if I remove that edge? Dissolve edges. No. What's that look? What's that look like the other side? Oh, it looks sweet. Yeah, boy. All right, that's the basic shape. So let's put the let's hide the original, and let's just put the sub div on so we can start just cleaning this up. 2, 3. So we'll want. Ooh, that's grim. But as long as we put a loop cut. When you're putting your loop cuts, turn your magnets off. That should just enlargen the hole. Yes. And we'll put one out. We'll put one. Okay, we can't move that one apparently. Alright. So I'm just adding loops to just make that a bit cleaner. I think I need one here. And I think I need one here. Right. I'm just going to spread these vertices out a bit. Not quite sure, just by moving them on the normals. Do the same over here. I'm not sure if it's going to look the best. No, that's fine. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's the remesh of Wally completed. It's better than the last bit of geometry because at least now it's all quads. It might be a bit silly in some spots, but they're definitely quads. Okay, that's it. How long did that take? 30 minutes. So what's about 30 minutes? 31, never mind. Okay, so yeah, and then once you've done that, just, do what you did with the other one. Just, you can Alt H, and you can move that one out of the way now. And then if you remove the subdiv, shift click that, copy modifiers. And then that's on, that's on. Okay, there you go. As I say, it's yeah, turn in front off from your viewport thing. But that is better than this garbled mess. It's awful. But now it's better. At least it's quads. Okay, that's the remesh of Wally's hand done. I hope that was useful. Yeah, cool. I'll see you in the next one. I've been Nick, you've been you. Farewell.